before on the left, after on the right. Okay, so setup wise is good. I think with your grip, I don't really mind what you've done there. I couldn't remember from your old grip before when your hands were closer, but where you are there now, you're holding that golf club, both hands seem on the club comfortable. You seem okay with that grip position. You can return the club back square, and there's potential to create power. So ticks all the box we're trying to achieve there with the grip. So nothing wrong with that. Okay. Take away now with the club, as we said, the left arm goes nicely with the chest, good rotation there, top of the back, so you get yourself in a really, really good position up top here now, so all very, very good there. What we've got to feel now from here is that left hip is going to move into that left side. It's a little bit dark, unfortunately, but you'll see more the top half torso movement, okay? As you go on this here now, you can see when you're swing the golf club, that right shoulder now gets sort of quite high there as you're coming in now, hitting the golf ball. Right foot sort of spinning, club sort of straightened out, and your left arm is here, and the club head we can just about see is down there. So that club is already overtaken your hands there, bit of a flick and on top of it, okay? And if we look at your impact there, back a frame or so, there you go. There's your hands back behind the golf ball, and your chest kind of opened out there. And you'll see it different on this one, mainly more the chest, okay? As this starts coming down now, you can see you're not unwinding your shoulders quite so much, are you? Your right shoulder's still staying back. The hip now, you can just sort of see a little bit of lateral move there with the sort of hip as you go to the left-hand side. Arms dropping back down here now. Still got a bit of angle now with your left arm and the club, which is great. We sort of maintain that rather than sort of this right shoulder straightening and flicking it. And you come back in the ball there now. You can just see how this right arm now is slightly more underneath on that right hand version than on that one there, okay? The lower half's moving this way a bit more, and then from there, if you rotate through, nice hinge of the wrist there, weight shifting onto the left side, whereas this one now, it's a bit more of a pull with that left arm and left shoulder, which is a reaction, the fact you've come over the top and gone out this way, you've then got to come back in on the way through, which gives the impression this left arm sort of pulling a little bit sort of tucked in there as you finish. Kind of here's a bit of a flicky one there. That for me is a better sort of hinge to unhinge as you go through. The lower half and the hips are sort of staying back a little bit rather than sort of moving and lunging over the top, okay? Whereas this one here now for me, just a little bit higher right shoulder, just coming down a bit too steep. If we can try and get the sensation from here now, hips are going to move that way. You can sort of see a shadow moving there as you do that there, as the club starts moving down, which is great. But you maintain this angle, and once you get to about here now, it's hands and arm speed and getting the club and the arms to be lined up at impact. That's kind of your goal there, okay, as you come back to the golf ball. There wasn't too bad. If we go from here now, get the top of the backswing, as you start doing that there, everything sort of starts going down a little bit. There's your left shoulder now as you come into the golf ball now. There's your impact. So much hands are behind the golf ball there now, sort of scoop in there. There's the ball. Hit the goal there. Hands have done this, which is as a result of you just hitting the golf ball from here and going that way. And that's that scooping. I think maybe even the ball lower, you try to add a bit of loft by using your hands. If we can get that sensation, the hips are quieter, it just moves to the side. You don't want to be trying to twist your hips too early. You try and twist your hips, as we said, first thing from the way down at the top of the backswing. Your shoulders are going to go with it, unless you spend hours and hours in the gym or doing a Pilates class of flexibility, so you could keep your shoulder back here and the lower half then could work first. But the majority of golfers, they're never going to do that. And then the control on a golf course, are you going to have the confidence in your body to do that when it's the 18th hole par to win a big tournament? Oh yeah, get ready. It's not going to be as comfortable to move. So hips are going to move laterally. They will rotate your hips, don't get me wrong. Hips move laterally first, the arms can then come, and then we can get some speed with the hands and arms. That's, if I give you those alignment sticks, I'm sure you've seen before, those sort of long, dowly, sort of flexible sticks. If I said stick one in your belt buckle and make as much noise of that as you possibly could, trying to twist, you wouldn't make any noise. And no one would, to be fair. If I said hold it with your hands and just do this, you'd be making a lovely sound. It's got to come from your hands and arms, and that speed there, your lower half and your body wind up to get power. It gives the arm speed the speed you can create. As you get down to here now, the hips have moved to the left, and then from there now, the hands and arms speed through. If you're going to look at a tour plan, I'll show you a video in a second now. You can watch us on all different platforms and whatever, and different pros. As a pro starts coming into about this area here, okay, they sort of, they'll wind the body up, so they've got the shoulders have rotated, the hips are rotated, the lower half's moved obviously. As they start unwinding, they get to about here, and their lower half will not move, okay, so stay very, very still, and the arms speed through. What we see a lot of people see the right leg now kicking through, because that's trying to catch it. Now what you'll find is their right leg is in that position when they're there, because their hips have done this, but their shoulders still stays back. If you did that, and you turned your hips that much here, your right shoulder would have come through so much, you'd be coming down literally over this direction. I mean, just you'd be digging for gold. You'd be so over the top of just doink into the ground. So you see these tall players, as they get down this sort of hitting, as they get to about here, the lower half stops, then they go swoosh with the arms, the lower half doesn't move at all. And then as they get to about here now, the top half then and the lower half sink back together. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Good.